shawl in there. It feels short.
I got boots on too. You took your shoes off.
That's true. My shoes are
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mike Cook Stuff. Actually, I got a friend of mine here today, Krissy.
Hello.
Hey, Krissy. We're going to be cooking a seafood dinner. We're going to be cooking shrimp with bacon, wrapped in bacon. We're going to be cooking shrimp. We're also going to be doing fried oysters, and we're also going to be cooking some steak. So go ahead and get started and see how it turns out. What we're going to do first is the bacon wrapped shrimp, and Krissy's going to go ahead and get a shrimp and show you how to do it.
Take a shrimp.
Just grab a shrimp and start on one end the other and just kind of wrap it around.
Pretty simple process. It's not hard at all.
Do a couple more. Very easy, but well worth it because it's awesome flavor.
It's a lot easier to start at the head than the tail, too.
Oh,
It's a good tip.
good tip. Alright, so she's going to continue to do them. We'll, once we get them all wrapped, we'll come back and we'll start cooking them. Alright, we got our pan nice and hot, so we'll go ahead and put our Bertolli's oil in it. Just enough oil so we can fry the bacon and the shrimp in it. So we don't need a lot of oil. Actually, before we go ahead and start frying, if you want to take the old bag, sprinkle a little bit of oil on top. Don't be shy with it.
Try to coat them all evenly.
So just want to take it in and just set it in.
How many do you want to do at a time? They probably all won't fit there.
No, just like one more across and then do that all the way across.
Ow.
That's a hot pan.
It smells phenomenal. I'm just saying.
Bacon goes with everything.
Doesn't it? You're gonna need bacon ice cream.
Alright, so I'll put just a little bit more oil in there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and fry these up, and then once we're done, we'll come back and show you what they turned out. Alright, these are done, so we'll go ahead and take these out, and then we'll put the rest in and go ahead and finish up. So if you want to go ahead and take those out. Matter of fact, as you're taking them out, I'll put the other ones in.
Just wash yourself up your lip.
Oh, I'm going to get burnt. I know it. Part of cooking.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wonder what kind of chicken sauce that these come up with there.
Alright, so we're going to let them finish, and then we'll come back and show you what they look like all done and plated. Alright, and there you go. There's your bacon wrapped shrimp, all ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and cook the oyster fritters, and then go ahead and cook the steaks. And then when we get done, we'll sit at the table and see how it all turned out. So we got our shrimp all cooked, so now we're going to start with the oyster fritters. So Krissy, if you want to go ahead and start one, show them how to cook it.
Is that not all the way full?
That's fine. Just right in the center. Oh, there you go. That's good. Your oyster fritters are flour, cornmeal, pepper, salt, milk, and of course your about 32 ounces of oysters.
I don't know what I'm doing at the moment.
Right now we don't actually have quite enough oil, and we're just kind of keeping it floating because it wants to stick on the bottom just a little bit. So you just kind of make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom.
And now let that solidify a little bit, and then put fry.
You'll see that around the edges, you'll see it starting to get brown. I'll tell you when you flip it.
Be very careful doing this. Grease splatters.
Yeah, grease burns hurt like a bitch. You want to cook it enough on one side so that when you flip it, you don't waste all your center stuff in the center comes splatting out and then you wasted your patty. That should be about close enough to flip it. See that one on the bottom. And that one on the top. And just flip it. Maybe off a little bit, but that's not bad. That's not bad. You're going to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help it.
First time. Comes to the burger.
Fried oyster fritters is almost like scrackle. You get too far away from low, and a lot of people don't know what they are.
I don't even know what they are.
I think the funniest thing is I went to California one time, and we were about Reno. We weren't really into California. It was about Reno, and there was this little diner truck stop out in the middle of nowhere. And we stopped there for breakfast, and the waitress asked me what I wanted. I said, I want pancakes and scrapple. And it was funny because she couldn't even say scrapple. She was like, stress, what? I was like, never mind, bacon. Because I forgot, once you get past the Delmarva area,
They don't know what scrapple is?
Yeah, nobody knows what scrapple is.
My mom will not eat any other scrapple but Hughes.
Wrap is not bad, but I do like the Hughes.
Hughes is a lot better than, especially curly and holiday. I don't like it.
Alright, so we're going to cook the rest of these up, and then when we get done, we'll plate them up and show you what they look like. There you go, that's what the oyster fritters look like. They're all done. So we're going to go ahead and cook the steaks next and get it all plated up, and then we'll sit at the table and see what it all came out to be. Okay, we got our oyster fritters done, so now we're going to start on our steaks. If you want to go ahead and take the seasonal and season that one side. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of oil in here. That's good. Alright, if you want to go ahead and put that one in there.
Did you want to grab it? Or use this thing?
Whatever, if there's anything on your hands, by the time you get the pan cooking, it's going to be fun anyway. So go ahead and season that one up. Do the other side. Don't have to be perfect, that's going to make it good. Put in there. Alright, with my steaks, what I like to do is sort of sear one side, and then flip it over, and then sear it again, and then turn my heat down a little bit and cook it a little slow. If you cook it too high of heat too fast, it's going to get tough. Only takes about a couple seconds to sear each side, so we'll go ahead and transfer fork. And that first one we put in, go ahead and flip it over. Okay, flip it.
This one good?
Yeah, there you go. Grab it. That's what I'm saying. Grab it. There you go. Grab it. Flip it. Don't be afraid of it. There you go.
It's a very cutty object.
So go ahead and let these cook, and then when you get done, we'll come back and show you what they look like all plated up and all done. Alright, there you go. We got the steaks all cooked up, so now we're going to set everything on the table and sit down and see how everything turned out. Alright, so we got it all plated up on the table, so let's go ahead and take a taste.
I'm excited.
Trying the shrimp with bacon.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to try a piece of steak. Probably one of these oyster fritters. Steak is perfect.
That's good.
A little bit of salad. Mm.
That's good.
Oyster fritter. I love them oysters. And shrimp wrapped in bacon. That bacon really sets the shrimp off because you can taste the salt from the bacon and the shrimp. More of the salad.
I think we got butter sauce.
So overall, what do you think?
Pretty good, actually. I'm not big on like oysters and steak, but it's pretty damn good.
Alright, so there you have it. We got steak, oyster fritters, shrimp wrapped in bacon. All came out excellent. A lot of prep work, a lot of time, but it was worth every bit of it. Don't forget to subscribe, like if you like the video. You guys have a good night, and we're going to enjoy.